When people think about vacationing in Canada, they usually picture the Rocky Mountains, Toronto, or maybe Vancouver. But tucked away on the East Coast is one of Canada's most beautiful and underrated destinations. Welcome to Prince Edward Island, or as locals call it, PEI. This tiny island province is famous for stunning beaches, fresh seafood, charming small towns, red sand cliffs, and the kind of peaceful coastal scenery that makes you instantly slow down. And whether you want a relaxing beach vacation, amazing food, scenic road trips, golf, cycling, or family adventures, PEI has a little bit of everything. So in this video, we're covering the history of the island, the best areas to visit, top attractions, what to eat, where to stay, and the best things to do while you're here. Let's explore Prince Edward Island. Before Europeans arrived, the island was home to the Mi'kmaq people for thousands of years. They called the island Epiquid, which refers to cradle on the waves. And honestly, that description still fits perfectly today. The French arrived in the 1600s and named it Île Saint-Jean. Later, the British took control and eventually renamed it Prince Edward Island after Prince Edward, Duke of Kent. Now here's an interesting fact. PEI is known as the birthplace of Confederation. That's because in 1864, politicians from across British North America gathered in Charlottetown to begin discussions that eventually led to Canada becoming a country. Even though PEI didn't officially join Confederation until 1873, the island played a huge role in Canadian history. Today, PEI is Canada's smallest province, both in size and population. But what lacks in size, it absolutely makes up for in charm. The capital city, Charlottetown, is where most visitors begin their trip. It's small, walkable, and full of colorful historic buildings, seafood restaurants, waterfront views, and live music. Think of it as the perfect mix of small-town friendliness and city convenience. You'll find boutique hotels, breweries, shopping, theaters, and some of the best restaurants on the island. At night, the downtown waterfront area comes alive during summer. There are patios everywhere, street performers, and a really relaxed atmosphere. If you only stay in one place during your PEI trip, Charlottetown is usually the best home base. Cavendish and the North Shore. This is probably the most famous area in PEI. The North Shore is known for massive beaches, dramatic red cliffs, golf courses, and the legendary Anne of Green Gables attractions. If you grew up reading the books or watching adaptations, this area feels like stepping into the story. Even if you're not familiar with Anne of Green Gables, the scenery alone makes the area worth visiting. The beaches here are incredible during the summer. Soft sand, warm water by Canadian standards, and sunsets that look honestly unreal. Eastern PEI is quieter and less touristy. This is where you go if you want peaceful coastal drives, hidden beaches, fishing villages, and a slower pace. You'll also find some amazing seafood spots that feel completely local. Western PEI. Western PEI feels rural and authentic. It's less crowded but packed with scenic roads and beautiful coastline. If you enjoy road trips and photography, this area is fantastic. Let's talk about the top things to do in Prince Edward Island. Number 1, visit Green Gables. The most famous attraction on the island is the Green Gables Heritage Place. This inspired Lucy Maud Montgomery's world-famous Anne of Green Gables novels. The house, trails, and surrounding countryside are incredibly charming. Even people who aren't fans of the books usually end up loving this stop. Next, explore the beaches. PEI has some of the best beaches in Canada. Popular ones include Cavendish Beach, Brackley Beach, Bassin Head, and Greenwich Beach. And thanks to the island's famous red soil, the coastline has a unique look you really don't see anywhere else. Summer is the best season, especially July and August. Thirdly, make sure you eat seafood. Okay, this is mandatory. PEI is one of the best seafood destinations in Canada. The island is especially famous for lobster, oysters, mussels, scallops, and fresh fish. PEI oysters are considered some of the best in the world. And if you visit during lobster season, you absolutely need to try a traditional lobster supper. It's basically an East Coast experience everyone should have once. Next, drive the coastal roads. Prince Edward Island is perfect for slow travel. The island is small enough that you can comfortably road trip around it without long driving days. Some of the best experiences are the ones that are unplanned, like finding a random lighthouse, stopping at roadside seafood shacks, or discovering a quiet beach with nobody there. Bike the Confederation Trail. If you enjoy cycling, Prince Edward Island is amazing. The Confederation Trail stretches across much of the island using old railway routes. The trails are mostly flat and beginner-friendly, making them perfect for casual riders. And lastly, go golfing. Prince Edward Island is also known for golf. There are more than 25 golf courses on the island, many with ocean views. Courses like Crowbush Cove and Green Gables Golf Club are especially popular. What to eat in Prince Edward Island? Besides seafood, Prince Edward Island is famous for potatoes. Seriously, the potatoes here are legendary. Some local foods you should try include lobster rolls, seafood chowder, mussels, oyster platters, fish and chips, potato dishes, and homemade ice cream. And don't skip the local bakeries. Prince Edward Island has incredible pies, pastries, and small town cafes. During summer, farmer markets and roadside stands are everywhere. Fresh strawberries, blueberries, jams, and local cheese are all worth trying. Where to stay? Where you stay depends on the kind of vacation that you want. For first-time visitors, you may enjoy staying in Charlottetown. It's central, convenient, and close to restaurants and nightlife. But if you prefer an even slower go, there are some other surrounding towns like Summerside, which still give a little bit of a town feel, but with more ocean PEI vibes. For beach vacations, stay around Cavendish or the North Shore. This is ideal for families, beach lovers, and summer travelers. You'll find resorts, cottages, campgrounds, and beach houses. For quiet relaxation, choose Eastern or Western PEI. Perfect for couples, photographers, and people who want peace and quiet. For unique experiences, try staying in coastal cottages, lighthouse inns, glamping sites, or waterfront cabins. Prince Edward Island really leans into cozy coastal accommodations. Prince Edward Island isn't about giant cities or packed tourist attractions. It's about slowing down. It's about scenic drives, ocean air, amazing food, peaceful beaches, and small town charm. It's the kind of place where the simple things become the best memories. Whether you're planning a romantic getaway, a family vacation, a solo road trip, or just a relaxing summer escape, Prince Edward Island is one of Canada's hidden gems that absolutely deserves a spot on your travel list. And honestly, once people visit PEI, they usually want to come back. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, what's your dream vacation destination in Canada?